Hi everyone, welcome to DIY Ideas. Today I'm going to show you how you can do bookmarkers all by yourself. We have one standard one that you put inside a book with a nice top section so that you can easily find it, and the other corner version that makes it easier to mark which exact page and section you left at. And it's a plus that it's super easy to make all by yourself as well. And yeah, it's super simple to do, so stay tuned and you'll learn how. So this is going to be super simple. Take something to measure with, fabric scissors, some sturdier fabric, and some cotton fabric, and optional filling fabric to make it a bit thicker, although we don't want it to be too thick. So the first marker is out of waxed fabric in my case, so anything sturdier will work. This is 5 times 10 centimeters, and these two are 10 times 20. So one's in the cotton fabric of your choice, and if you have this one thicker, you don't even need the filling fabric that I have, and a little bit thinner cotton, so that's why I'm making it a bit sturdier. So that's the main piece, 10 times 20, plus the bottom part that's 5 times 10. And you can take your main piece and fold in half, pretty side on pretty side this time, so they're touching. Close this side up and then continue on the longer side as well. This one stays open for turning it later. And then you can do the same with the filling fabric, fold in half and close the longest side with a straight stitch right here. Now turn this piece carefully. Now that you turned it, you can iron over it to make sure it's neat, especially the edges, but I don't have an iron, so I'll just do it with my fingers like this. Now push your filling fabric inside. And now we can iron over it again, so it can definitely make things easier and neater. Then do a stitch along the outside again, once again, and make sure you go as close to the edge as possible. And just do it all around so that it's flatter and nicer. Now take this piece and fold it over the end like this. So you may notice already that it's a bit wider, so don't cut it off yet. Instead, we're gonna fold it pretty side on pretty side. And do these two sides together so that it has the same width as the main part. You can measure maybe beforehand and check, and then we will turn this. So now let's turn. And you can fix the corners again. And now take your small piece and push onto the bigger one. So that you hide this stitch on the bottom. So now we have our last step, so you can do a stitch along the line here to connect the two pieces. And this is the first version of our bookmarker, so this is the regular standard one. The cool waxed fabric here on the bottom makes it easier to find it when you have your book closed as well. And yeah, you can choose your own fabric types and styles as well. You can maybe even try fall leather. That might be a good choice as well. But yeah, there's a lot of room to put in your own personality. You can do a nice decorative bit here on top with some fraying, for example. So as you like. So now you just need 3 squares out of your fabric. In my case, it's 8 times 8 centimeters. So take 2 of those 3 and align them pretty side on pretty side and stitch them together along the edges. And leave a little opening for turning it later. I recommend stitch the corners and do the opening somewhere in the middle so that it's nicer later. The third piece you can fold diagonally, pretty side on pretty side. And then again stitch the 2 open sides together and leave an opening for turning. Okay, let's turn this inside out now, carefully, so that you don't rip the stitches. Let's push the open bits inside. And now we can iron over this so that it's nice and flat. Same with the triangle, and then I'll pin the opening section so that we can do another stitch along the very edge of the square so that it's nice and flat on here without the buffing effect going on, so to flatten that out a bit. And now align the triangle onto the square and stitch the 2 sides together so that it becomes one piece. Make sure to leave the longest side open, so that's where the page goes. And we are done. So this is our bookmarker number 2. So you have 2 simple projects with a really cool end result. I personally prefer the corner version a bit better, but that's up to you. So sometimes it's better or easier to have a regular or standard one. So depending on your book, that might be a better option. So I wanted to show you how to use the corner one so you see what I meant when I said that it's super practical. You just push it over the side you're currently reading, so super easy to find when you get back to your book as well. So it's really cool. And this other one you already know how to use. So the thicker end makes it also easy to find when you want to continue reading your book after having it on the desk for a while. So yeah, I like both, but let me know which one you prefer. If you tried those out, let me know how you did them and if you like them. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to shoot us a thumbs up. If you would like to see more of our work, you can subscribe to our channel and stay updated with everything new that we do. So thanks for watching DIY Ideas. I hope you guys had fun, and I hope to see you in our next project. Until then, have a wonderful day. Bye!